Hello, lovely people. I welcome you once again to Bright and Clara's channel. Thank you all for clicking. This is episode 18 on a 7-bedroom house mansion that we are putting up for our lovely client. All right. So in your view, it's a 3D representation of the beautiful house. Okay, it was designed by Mr. Charles Bosompra. Mr. Charles Bosompra is the architect of my client, and so it is only wise that I acknowledge him to that effect. Okay, I have my own architect on the channel, but this house was done by Mr. Charles Bosompra. So if you need any of these designs, please contact Mr. Charles in that regard. Now, this is the breakdown of the estimate that we prepare for our client. In case you have any questions, please do send me an email, or my number is on the screen. You can ask questions and I will explain further. Estimates are really important for you to understand how much it's going to cost you to build your dream house. You understand? Now, this does not include the plastering, the tiling, the other finishing aspect. This is just the structural work of the entire house with the roof trusses, but not the roofing sheet. You understand? So that is the total cost over there. So I welcome you back to Oyarifa. Oyarifa, there's a lot of beautiful houses, okay, sprouting up right here. So don't wait. Okay, the longer you wait, the higher you pay. That is my new term now. The longer you wait, the higher you pay. All right. So here you see that a tanker is pouring water onto the laterite. This was due to a certain, I think, is it miscommunication or is for some reason, because my team told me they were pumping water from the borehole, okay, from the borehole, from the poly tank to the laterite. Now, you know that pumping water from the poly tank to the laterite, there's no pressure. There's no pressure. So I don't know why they were pumping water from the poly tank to the laterite. It won't come with that pressure. So quickly, I contacted Mr. Jonathan Amwa, who dug the borehole, and he came up with a plan that we should pump the water directly from the borehole. That will come with maximum pressure. You understand? So we wasted money in buying this water, which was uncalled for. It was unnecessary, but it happened. So quickly, I asked Mr. Jonathan Amwa, who is a borehole driller, in case anybody needs his services, one of the country's best borehole drilling. Okay, yeah, they deal in reverse osmosis. In case you need a pump, all kinds of pumps, submersible pump, okay, all kinds of pump, he will be there to help you. Just contact Mr. Jonathan for that purposes. So he came to do some connections, which was a two-way supply. Right from the borehole, the pipe was split into two, and then it will supply one side of the laterite, another portion of the laterite. So we could pump water directly from the borehole instead of buying water as you're seeing on the screen. If we continue buying water of this type, you're going to waste a lot of money, especially when you have such a big project. If it's just a small house, why not? You can buy water. But with this kind of project, we can't be buying water. We have a borehole, and this borehole can supply the entire community with water and will never run out. There is enough water there. So Mr. Amwa did that, and he gave us that connection, which he charged 1,500 Ghana cedis for the hose and then the connection and everything. We paid him 1,500, and we did that connection, and I'll be sharing that with you subsequently. Okay, this is a 4-plot, okay, which is an acre, 70 by 100, located at Oyarifa. Now, pouring water on laterite is very, very important, because if you don't do it well, there's going to be a problem. As you see the gentleman doing, that is the best practice. These guys are well trained. They do their job very well. Now, this water needs to go down, deep down, so that the laterite, it will pull the laterite down. You understand? Yes, you need to sink down properly, settle, so that we don't have any issue going forward after the casting of the concrete. Are you with me? Now, looking at this project size of about 111.22 feet by 97 by 523 feet, that is huge. In the meantime, we were still working on the other side of the underground water tank, and this portion was meant for the access hatch. Access hatch, this is where you have to go through to be able to go into the tank, which is underground. As of now, at this point in time, we've abrogated the underground water tank, but it was necessary to do those columns. It was part of the foundation, so we needed to do it to support the foundation. Those columns are not going to be extended, but it was part of the foundation, so we needed to do it. Now, right when we finish, then we are going to fill the entire tank with laterite. We have to fill it up. Why? Because we don't want to use the laterite that we excavated from that portion. We don't want to use the same laterite because it has a clay content in it, so we don't want to use it. So we're going to use that one to fill the bag because the bag is a bit slopey. You see that green whole area? We have to fill it up because when it rains, that's where it comes to stay. We have to fill that whole portion with laterite. You can see that the back, we filled it up high a little bit, but at the back there, with the greenery area, we need to fill that portion, and with time we have to do that. Are you with me? Yes. So on your screen is my brother. In case you need any of these building materials, please contact him. DPM, there are quality DPMs in the market. The one we sell is the one from the UK standard, okay, DPM 300 MU, and that's what I'm going to use for this client. I'm using quality and nothing less. Now we have DPC. DPC is very, very important. Are you with me? Damp-proof course. It is very, very important. I have taught everything on this channel. I have taught everything. And I know a lot of channel will be springing up and they will all be saying something. Yes, that is how leadership is. You need to train so that the generation that comes after will learn and you have people greater than yourself. So learn and learn so that you can pass it on to people. So we can all eliminate this havoc of dampness everywhere. Are you with me? Yes. So you need a DPC, especially with where we are. I'm not quite okay with the sand and nature of the land of Oyarifa. So you will need a correct dampness proof. Okay. You need a good DPC. And then you need a correct bitumen. As you can see, this is bitumen waterproof coating. We've painted the inside completely. You understand? Yes. And then we are going to fill here with laterite. An original laterite. As you can see, the laterite is going in slowly. Are you with me? We have to fill it up and ensure that it is done properly. Because now the underground water tank have been cancelled and there's no need to continue with it anymore. If you need cement, please contact my brother for that purpose. Like I told you, waterproof chemicals, we have two types now. The one that I normally use on the channel is Vitalia Neo. We call it a Smart Care Vitalia or Smart Care Neo. It's an ancient paint. If you go on YouTube, type ancient paint, it will come as Smart Care Vitalia. It blends with sand. It holds, in fact, the best. Now, if you look at number 4, it says waterproof chemical Penetron. Penetron is a good one, but that one blends well with quarry dust. I learned it from one of my clients whom we recently did an oversight concrete from. Okay, Penetron blends very well with quarry dust and stones. You don't use sand. If you use sand with Penetron waterproof chemical, it will crack. Okay, yes, the oversight casting will crack. So use Penetron with quarry dust. Are you with me? And it will look like the Tamamoto Way Road. Very hard and very smooth. I just love the outcome. Yes. So that's what I'm going to be using for my client here. Because here, like I said, the nature of the land is something that if you don't do it right from the foundation, then whatever work you're doing is not necessary. We have to tackle everything right from the foundation. Are you with me? It has to be done and done right. So we are doing everything alongside with the architect. Okay, architect alongside, he designed everything. So we can know the mind of the architect, but we study the drawing, and based on that, we implement what the drawing is saying. The architect will come and verify. If he signs off and says everything is okay, we continue. There's no wrong in that though, because we don't want to finish and then later the architect will say, why a mistake? How are you saying? No, we need to blend the two so that together we can achieve coherence. We can achieve success. You understand? That is the best way to live. So you can see, when we pour enough water, this is what happened. The entire laterite will sink and will sit down. Are you with me? This is what happened. So beautiful, so beautiful. So this is the stage where when you get to, you need to really pay key attention to. Okay, pouring water in a strategic positioning to avoid any havoc in the future. Are you with me? It is very, very important. So right from here, we're going to pour water. I'm going to use almost about 2 weeks to do this because I did not to rush it at all. I did not to rush it at all. 2 weeks is enough. Pouring water morning, afternoon, evening, morning, afternoon, evening. We are running a generator. So in the morning for about 3 hours, they are going to pour water on the entire surface of the laterite, and then we'll go on a break. And then mid in the day, maybe in the evening, again, they'll pour another water, and then that's it. You can see houses there. They are all going with Euro tiles. Okay, this is an executive house, so we are not joking here at all. And for me, I'm bringing the finest the finest artisans here on board because it is very, very important. We want our house to look extraordinary. Yes, Oboha amazing ni wato blogger oko ha say akukwa watutu form no. They don't do a neat work. We want to do a neat work. And the block work should look neat. So on your plastering corner, you can still paint it and go and stay inside. You understand? It's very, very necessary. Very, very necessary. Okay. So the quality of the materials, the mindset of the artisan that is on the project is very, very important. Some people is like, but when you have passion for the job and what you're doing, you see there's a different mood altogether. There's much focus, much love, and in case there's any suggestions, it is brought on board because we are looking at the interest of the client. The interest of the client is what we hold in high esteem, and therefore we don't want to do anything contrary. Are you with me? Yes, I have to take permission, okay, from the client. When they say okay, then class, I move on. All right, so on the screen is my contact number where in case anybody want to contact me, in case you want us to build a house for you, please do contact me, okay? Yes, WhatsApp me, WhatsApp call me, video call me, whichever way you want, please let me know. I prepare estimate, okay? So in case you need an estimate, maybe you don't want me to build your house, you just need an estimate, you have someone who's going to build your house for you, all right, just let me know. I'll prepare an estimate for you. My estimate is standard. Okay, it will help you complete the house without any fail. Okay, so let me know based on the capacity of your house. It will cost you either $120, $150 or $200 depending on the capacity of the house. Are you with me? Once I prepare the estimate for you, you'll be the one to decide whether you want us to build the house or you want someone else to build the house. That is a decision based on you. Are you with me? Yes. So this is the hose pipe Mr. Jonathan Amor did. As you can see, there's some pipe running out over there. We are pouring water constantly pouring water. And that is the goal. Okay, you can see the laterite is settling down. Initially, it was hipped up so high, but you can see all of them sunk down. You understand? It is all going down. And we have to constantly be pouring water. Just keep on pouring water. Are you with me? It was the best practice, and for me, I'm so glad that we want to get it right. So from this year up to the end of this year, you will see a different dimension of this house. You're already seeing Madam Lisa's project. You're seeing that of Elmina. We have project in Koforidia. Okay, we have project in Ebria Manfrom. We have Madam Lisa, Madam Angie. Okay, we have a project in Pram Pram, a whole lot of them, and new ones are also coming. Are you with me? So I am truly honored and much appreciative of all that all of you are doing in support. I will never disappoint anyone. My focus is so high, and I'm not looking back. Nobody can persuade me. You sit down, you're in the French. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and subscribe, and make sure you put us on post notification so that whenever I drop a video, you will be the first to be notified. You understand? From me to you, shalom. God bless you wherever you are. Bye bye.